very late morning. It's almost 11:30 here. 11:32, not almost. It's past it. Feeling getting outside for a quick little minute here with the puppies. Hopefully Mateo will come down while we're out, and we can get him out before I have to get out of here. Doing lunch with my mom and then Sam's Club afterwards. And mosquitoes are already flying around my hand. Got home a little around 1:30 last night and this morning from our photo shoot. Went pretty well, so didn't film anything up there because when Mike said it was dark, he was not kidding, it was dark. I still think though, up at my dad's, where my dad used to live, is actually darker, because there was one street lamp and then some people's porch lights and house lights kept coming on. There's none of that up there. None of that up there. So I don't think we're gonna do it tonight. Might wait till the weekend, maybe. I gotta look at my schedule. I think I have Saturdays like 1:15, so that'd be Friday night. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll run up Friday night and take some shots and do it. But the one thing I did find out is connecting the microphone to the Google Pixel, yes, it works. However, there is about 5 to possibly 10 seconds where there's no audio at all. So that is an issue, a very big issue, because I'm not going to sit there and wait 10 seconds every clip and then start talking. Because by that point, usually it's on the fly, you miss things. But very impressed with the Google Pixel in astrophotography. We had the galactic core above our head from 10:30 till 12:30, started fading away pretty good. The moon actually started coming up. I need to zip those ones off the 22. I actually did a couple moon shots with the 22 at like 48.7x and 50x. And it came out pretty good from what I could see on the screen. See what they look like on the computer when I get them over. So, and the trick I've learned too with the MacBook is don't send the photos to the Mac. Send them with PhotoSync. It's the same app. With PhotoSync, send them over to the iPad or the iPhone, and those devices can comprehend the raw photos from it, and I don't get pink photos. I have a lot of photos that I have to get rid of because they're no good. They're just pink when I send them straight to the computer. If I import them directly or if I send them over, I get a file fail. So there's some compatibility issues there, which Android to Mac, iOS, there's always going to be a little glitch here and there. So, oh, it's quite a beautiful day. It's supposed to go to like almost 90 today. So not good for pups to be out right now. Saying it's 78. Humidity is down. So far, I mean, I came through the grass there. I haven't gotten too many mosquitoes so far, which is good. It's about time. So it's a pretty day. Pretty day. I bet that guy's coming up here. I just got off the phone with Mr. Drew. Haven't spoke to him in God knows how long. He had problems with his SIM card a couple weeks ago, and he said his phone is starting to get glitchy, and that, I believe, is the Gold 12 Pro Max. So that baby is old. So what the game plan is, I'm going to swap the device payment and the 15 over to him and go with 16 for me, because they announced the Monday the 9th at probably 1 p.m. here will be the announcement of the iPhone 16 and the 16 Pros. So that way he'll be current. His girlfriend's phone, though, I'm concerned because she's got like 10 months to pay off, and it is a 13 Pro Max, still in the green color. Yeah, that's probably going to probably need replaced in 10 months about, because it's usually what happens. That's what I don't like about this 3-year agreement plan, and it's what it does is it lowers your payments, but then you got 3 generations of phones. Now, usually with the iPhones, if you get to 50%, they will upgrade you and just put, you know, it's like a revolving thing. But with Android, they don't do that. Only with Apple will they upgrade you at 50%. And like, you know, I think it said if I paid them like $686 or something, they would upgrade and waive the rest of the bill on a $1,400 device. The other thing I don't like is, like, her phone has like 300 and something go. If you were to pay it off right now, that's what you'd pay. But Verizon, if you let it go the 10 months, they pay $222.20 of that bill in device credits over the next 10 months. So you lose that. I mean, you just screw yourself. It's a racket. It's a trick. So, and I'm don't think I'm not on the fence about whether the Pixel will stay or go, because yeah, I don't know that it's worth me having an Android and an iPhone. I mean, yeah, granted, the astrophotography was great. How many times am I going to go do that? I will say, though, watching the video back yesterday, or when I was editing, in the car facing me, I was impressed with the quality of the front-facing camera in the car. Dynamic range was picking up the background and picking up me, and it looked good. I mean, I don't even know if I haven't really paid attention, because the Pocket kind of will background blur stuff, whereas the Pixel on the front camera does not. The back camera does. But I have noticed this image stabilization with this thing. When you get into low light, you are hosed. And this is kind of a situation right now where I've had problems with the Android devices over the iPhones, is going from being in a bright situation to going into under a tree in the shade, and I just go to complete darkness. I did not just see that happen. It actually kept up with me, so it's working. It works well. That's the thing, and the lighting for night video and the front camera is awesome. I really feel that Apple needs to figure out how that works, because that would really change the game. But they also need to do something with the front sensor. That is some place they have not played with in a long, long time, and it's just not. It's not as good as this on the front end. And there's, like I said, there's always going to be little things that, you know, I prefer the screen on the iPhone. I feel like the quality of the screen, the brightness of the screen is better, because it's really hard on the Google Pixel when you take a picture to actually see what you took. You switch it over to the iPad or the iPhone, and all of a sudden you see all these stars, you see all the detail that you can't see on the Pixel screen. It's there, but the screen is not good enough to bring it up, because I think this is only running like full HD. I don't think this is a 4K UHD screen. Because when I went into the screen settings, I'm like, really? It's like, that's why it's not as good for seeing what you're taking. You gotta switch over to another device to actually get the idea of what you really did. And then we go into zoom mode. With the iPhone, I mean, granted, you only get to 15x. With the Pixel, you go out to 30. But is it worth it? I'm actually kind of surprised the mic is still connected. Felt like that was longer than what it should have been. Alright, well, Mateo, he's scratching at the door. I open the door and he runs away from me. Scratch the door, runs away from me. I'm like, you're done. You're done. You had your opportunities and you keep running away from me. So, alright, back to the Pocket. I know I said I wasn't going to say what was what, but I kind of want to look. See, now it's a different angle though too. Because that was coming from over here and it was looking more out that window up at the sky, and this doesn't. That's why this doesn't actually get that angle, but it does do the background blur. So Fun part was getting home last night, trying to figure out what was the best way, because I wasn't 100% sure if their construction vehicles were not blocking off Wahoo Drive. I didn't want to risk it, so I came home a little bit in a wonky way, but it got me home. I still came through here, but I came like I do from Aldi's. And I'm sitting here the whole time, I'm mapping it out in my head going, oh, if I run up to 15, it's like, why do I run up to 15? Get off my normal ramp and make a left-hand turn and just go straight that way. So, save myself some time by thinking it over. That's the thing, like, when I know where I'm going, I can think, you know, alternate ways and roads that get to where I want to go. I might not know the name of them, but I know of them and I know how to navigate myself through. Kind of plan myself in my head. But lately, the last couple trips that Mike and I did, which it was good to see him last night. I know I didn't get him on, I didn't vlog him or anything, because like I said, it was super dark. And we literally got there and pulled the tripods out and just started snapping photos. Because he was given permission to borrow the Knobel's camera from his boss for taking pictures. And he's got, what, the D7500? Holy buckets, is that a camera. I was gonna pull out the Sony, but I just those 4-minute photos, and you couldn't touch anything. Still took 44 photos with the Google Pixel. So that's quite insane. So that's why it was so long, 4 minutes each. There was some times when we were kind of talking out which way we were gonna go and stuff. And then he found Andromeda, and the iPhone picked it up, the Nikon picked it up, I'm pretty sure Google picked it up. I didn't even really look at my iPhone photos. I have to edit them yet. I just wanted to get the Pixel ones out there. It is night and day difference. 50 megapixel, 48 megapixel on the ultra. A lot of those pictures are actually ultra wides from the Pixel. So, and the iPhone ones are the ultra. So I wasn't even using the better sensor. That's probably why I'm not liking them as much. So it was a good time. It got cold. I'm glad I took a jacket, but I was ready to go. My feet were wet from the grass being dewy, and my toes were cold. It was interesting though, because I've never, honestly, until watching Shane Moslin, I never even knew anything about this galactic core thing and that we could see it here. I thought that was just other countries, kind of like the aurora. We can't see that here. Normally there's occasions when it's visible in certain areas. But yeah, it's to actually take a photo of it myself was a pretty cool experience. Oh baby, it's getting warm out already. The car says 83. Like I said, it's supposed to go to almost 90, if not 90 today. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get gas today too. Okay, on my way back, I'll hit Montoursville, and hopefully they're still the cheapest in the area. Alrighty guys, let's visit with my mom. It's going for 4 o'clock already. It is hot, very, very hot. I mean, it almost feels more bearable than some other days when it's been up there in the 90s. The humidity's not quite as mean. Granted, we were under the patio, and I'm still a little warm, but oh, I had a really good lunch. Their Black Diamond steak salad. Ooh, that is good. Problem is their new trails. Forget what it is. Crap. Whatever new trails they had on draft. Whoo! That was kind of powerful stuff. On the way back, this gas station, it's an Exxon, $3.29 a gallon. Put my card in 2 different pumps, and it kept saying card error. It kept saying system error. So either they're not really an Exxon station, or I don't know. So I gave up. I'll try the one in Montoursville. Probably be a couple cents more. But unfortunately, we're at that point where the Goodyear card has to cover gas again for a minute. I'm going to try not to do it too often because it's not good. But off to Sammy's Club, get our list, and get home. Because it'll probably be 5 o'clock by the time I get home at this point. was going to do a couple of little errands, but I didn't quite plan on being there that long. But that's okay, because I haven't seen my mom in forever, and, you know, yeah, I need to try to make more time to get over there and stop and see her. But that damn humidifier wasn't working right again. I pulled the thing. They just need to swap it. They need to get a new one, because it says it's full, and it's got a set up to run outside with a hose. Filter's clean, dirty. No, it's not. I like 2 pieces of little fuzzware on it. Put it all back in, and it fired right back up, and it's louder than, sounds like a freaking generator running. For some reason I thought I had a green light in the last one, and I almost took another Subaru out. My phone's on the floor, and so is some other things. Pink punch bug, no punch backs. Boy, it was funny, Terry and I were just talking about that the other day. I don't see any new ones on the road ever. There is one. I'm not gonna lie, I was in there a little longer than I thought it would be. Oh, my legs are just so bit up. It's unbelievable. All right, I'm bringing the air conditioning to me for a minute. The camera can suck it. I don't really want to go out this particular way. So we're gonna cross back over here. Crap, I need gas! I need to hit recycling for my mom and gas. Yeah, she just messaged me that the, whatchamacallit, the humidifier shut off again. Shit's a dehumidifier. Okay, we're good to go. There's 319 down here at Sam's Club, and I completely forgot. It swung around already. Could have made an evasive move, but not worth it. Alright, we are good. Got everything on the list, and brownies, which was a struggle. They had a tray of 24 count of brownies for $21. Like, no. Everything's gone up. Our eggs were $4.38. They're now $5.98. Why are eggs creeping back up in price again? This economy sucks. Up ahead here, I see a lot of emergency services lights blinking. There was an ambulance on the highway, but no siren, and he was just kind of cruising along. Not sure why he has lights on, but not sure what's going on up here. Oh, we had an accident. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That Chevy is destroyed. I wonder where the car that hit him is. Ouch. That was an impact. Alrighty, well, that's the Chicken Ranch. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's very underwhelming in the amount you get. But you don't have to do anything to it. You throw it in the skillet, throw it on medium heat for 10 minutes, and it's good to go. However, I should have put the broccoli on a little bit sooner, because it's taking a lot longer to cook 2 bags of that to make up for what's not here. Alright guys, I finally got the camera to cooperate. Beautiful sky right now, but just got a warning that in a few minutes we're supposed to get some rain. Thunderstorms were possible tonight. So, gonna hurry up Boo-Boo here and get him for a walk, get eaten alive by mosquitoes again. It's very humid out right now. Completely forgot I saw that warning on my phone earlier, thunderstorms potentially around 7, and now they're pushed back to 8. Damn little bugs just keep, I mean, they go after everything. I actually got one right away. He landed on me and I squished his ass. But I hate standing still with these dogs. Oh, one just bit me in the freaking forehead. I don't know what I did to my finger. I know, sorry, I'm not flipping you off. But I actually have like a little blood blister there. I don't know what the hell I did to that. It's really weird. So I want to get down here to the landing and get this clear sky, because it is absolutely beautiful looking, but it's oh, storm looks like it's coming from over that way. Oh wow, yeah, we definitely got to get over here. Got to watch out here, traffic. Oh yeah, that would be a beautiful flight video. Ooh. And Yeah, I gotta really look. I try to look and see if there was any type of home remedy for mosquitoes to deter them from getting on you and biting you. And I didn't really find much. It gave me all kinds of things what to do after they bite you. That's not what I'm looking for. Now that over there looks a little iffy. I don't think I like that part of the sky so much. Yeah, that looks slightly ominous. I mean, it looks cool, but at the same time, yeah, that's, I think, a storm system. It's kind of a weird direction for it to come. Because most of our storms, that is west. So most storms come from that direction. And they seem to be really awkward if they come, especially from the east. They're a much different type of storm. But that, I'm not sure if that's north or south. But nonetheless, it's coming from, yeah, the poles instead of coming from, you know, the other way. Well, our sky has definitely changed here. The prettiness is getting inundated by the cloudiness. And I just felt a raindrop. I feel like I'm catching like little lightnings too. It was supposed to be a thunderstorm, but I just had a raindrop hit me. Right above my head. Looks like a nice little cloud cover. Yeah, it's just crazy how it's come in like it has. I don't know if Princess is going to get out for a walk. Oh yeah, it's starting to rain. I got a microphone out, so I'm probably going to have to shut that down and get that put in my pocket. And yeah. Alrighty guys, well thank you very much for watching. I'm not even sure how much I recorded today, but it's all been on the Pocket. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, stay safe, and I will see you in the morning.